Welcome to the OSBT Standard Operating Procedure 014, Cell Phone Use Employee Education. General requirements. When it comes to using your cell phone at work, however, you have to be mindful of your coworkers and your boss, not to mention your own ability to get your job done. Here are some rules you should follow if you have your cell phone at work. Number 1. Turn your cell phone off. If you have your cell phone at work, it shouldn't ring. If you don't want to turn off your cell phone completely, at least set it to vibrate. The sounds of different ring tones going off all the time can be very annoying to others. In addition, you don't want your boss to know how often you get calls. Number 2, use your cell phone only for important calls. If you have your cell phone at work, you should only use it for important calls. What should you classify as an important call? The school nurse calling to say your child is ill, your child calling to say he's arrived home from school safely, and family emergencies that you must deal with immediately are important. Your friend calling to chat, your child calling to say the dog had an accident, or your mom calling to tell your cousin Tilly is engaged should not be considered important. Number 3, let your cell phone calls go to voicemail. While you are at work, if you are in doubt about whether an incoming call is important, let voicemail pick it up. It will take much less time to check your messages than it will to answer the call and then tell the caller you can't talk. Number 4, find a private place to make cell phone calls. While it's okay to use your cell phone at work for private calls during breaks, don't stay at your desk. Find somewhere else to talk, where your conversation can't be overheard, even if what you're discussing isn't personal. You may be on a break, but your coworkers have a job to do. Number 5, don't bring your cell phone into the restroom ever. This rule should apply to using your cell phone at work or anywhere. Why? Well, if you must ask, you never know who's in there. The person on the other end of the line will hear bathroom sounds, toilets flushing. It is an invasion of your coworkers' privacy. Number 6, don't bring your cell phone to meetings. In this day and age, cell phones have become an essential work tool, and therefore this rule should read, don't bring your cell phone to meetings if you are going to use it for anything not related to the meeting. It's likely you have your calendar on your phone and you probably use it to take notes. If you need to have it with you for those reasons, then you don't have much of a choice. Do not use it to text, read, or post status updates or playing games. Don't bury your nose in your phone. Keep your eyes on whoever is speaking and stay engaged in the meeting. Doing anything else will be a clear signal to your boss that your mind isn't 100% on the business at hand. Number 7, distracted driver. Stop to text. Stop the wrecks. Distracted driving is a deadly behavior. Federal estimates suggest that distraction contributes to 16% of all fatal crashes, leading to around 5,000 deaths every year. Fact 1. 5 seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting, when traveling at 55 miles per hour, is enough time to cover the length of a football field. Fact 2. Engaging in visual manual subtasks, such as reaching for a phone, dialing and texting, associated with the use of handheld phones and other portable devices, increases the risk of getting into a crash by 3 times. Fact 3. 11% of all drivers under the age of 20 involved in fatal crashes were reported as distracted at the time of the crash. This age group has the largest proportion of drivers who were distracted. Cell phone don'ts. Don't talk loudly into your cell phone. You will be overheard by anyone nearby, and it will be too loud for your person on the other end. Don't have loud ringtones on your cell phone. Keep in mind that what appeals to you may not be appealing to anyone else. Don't answer your cell phone during meetings of any sort, either clients or coworkers. Set your cell phone to voicemail and collect your messages later. Don't use your work cell phone for personal phone calls. Don't forget that your cell phone is a tool to be used wisely, and you should always be aware of security and confidentiality issues when using your cell phone. Don't argue when asked to turn off or refrain from using your cell phone. If you are in the midst of a conversation, quickly wrap it up and do as you have been requested without argument. This concludes cell phone use policy training. Please copy and paste the link into your browser and begin the quiz.